Hey everyone, so today, as you can see, I am not in my room. I'm actually in the car. This is the car here. And today I'm going to be talking about this thing, which is basically a parking sensor that you can connect to your phone. And I'm not sure exactly how it works yet, but I'm going to kind of discover with you. As you can see, it's still in plastic. It's not opened yet. So let's go and unbox it. But yeah, this is the box. So as you can see, parking sensor on the front. Everything on this is French. I don't know why. I guess it's just because it's an EU version. But yeah. And by the way, Fensens, that's their name. Yeah, I just thought I'd point that out. So on the back, as you can see, it's a whole load of French stuff. So if anyone's French, they can like try and translate it for me. So yeah, let's unbox it even more. Looks like it got a bit damaged in shipping, but never mind. So pulling it out. This is a lot harder doing in the car than I thought it would be. And then we get this nice little black box thing. So let's go and open it. If I can find out how to open it. Oh, got a little bit of protection here. And yeah, there we go. So I don't actually know what tools you're going to need. So yeah, this is in the box. Let's just go through what it is. So this is the actual sensor itself. It's going to go on the license plate and all that stuff. So tell a lie, actually, this is the sensor. This is just what the license plate goes on, basically. There's a whole load of tools under here for like setting it up and stuff. And I have no idea what these are, but we'll figure it out soon. I guess these are coverings for the, oh no, these here are batteries. This is a tap thing, I don't even know what it's called, but basically you press this like that and it should launch the app on your phone. So you don't have to go into your phone and find the app and yada yada. You just basically put this on the steering wheel, you tap it, and then it'll bring up the app to show the sensor and stuff like that. Last but not least, there's also this thing too, which again, I have no idea what it is. I should probably look in the manual. So yeah, overall nice packaging, but let's actually go and start putting it together. So Fensens says that we should be able to do this in 5 minutes. I did start it before, but I realised that I need to go in and get a screwdriver. So I'm going to do that and then I'm going to start it.
5 minutes later. Much later. Much later.
So yeah, as you can see, this took a lot longer than 5 minutes. Yeah, it's mainly because I struggled to get this bit on, and with this, I didn't know that it just clips in here without you having to screw it through the license plate and stuff like that. So lots of issues, but to be fair, when I knew what I was doing, it was pretty easy to put together. I mean, the reason I was struggling with this is because I was putting it in upside down, but yeah. Other than that, it was easy enough. It just takes a lot longer than 25 minutes if you don't know what you're doing. Although, if you do know what you're doing, I imagine you might be able to do it in 5. So this is the installation process. So I basically just opened the app and I just created an account. So I want to install it on the front. Show the space room. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, there you go. Taking its time. Okay, so that took a while. It's gone back to this screen, which is the registration screen. And by the way, connecting to Facebook for some reason just crashes the app. I don't know why. So I'll try and do create account again. Nope, it's still saying registering up here. Okay, so I just quit the app and I started it again and it came up with this screen. So it seems like it worked. So I'm going to do agree. And it seems like that's showing the distance from the garage over there. So yeah, I'm going to try reverse and see what that does. And then I'm going to try and go forward and see if it beeps or what happens, basically, because I don't really know. Oh, and by the way, that's the battery life of the sensor up there. Hopefully it lasts a long time because it's kind of a pain having to take it off and put it on again. But yeah, let's try it. So I've just realised to add the button, you have to go to Manage Devices, tap buttons, oops, not setup guide, tap buttons, you go to Add Quick Launch button, and then I just click it, I guess. Okay, and there you go, it's found it. So I just tap that, and yeah, there you go, it's connected. Here you go, so I'm just going to reverse a bit. Yeah, this one's also beeping too, to show that there is detecting something at the front. So now if I go forward, as you can see, it's showing that I'm really close to the front because I am actually close to the garage. And again, backwards. Like that. For some reason it's showing, I'll just turn this down a bit. For some reason it's showing that there's something here. I'm not sure what that is. Let's see actually. Okay, I'm not sure why it's showing that. And yeah, once again, tap button, launches it. Oops. Okay, app isn't responding. One thing I found about this app is it's not super reliable. It does seem to crash a lot. It's working fine now. So let's try do it again. Oh, okay, so this time it worked. So I think it was just a case of the app just froze, so it didn't want to launch. But yeah, it seems like it does work fine when it's connected to your Wi-Fi network. And it actually does seem to keep beeping when the app's closed too. Or not when it's closed, but when it's sleeping. But obviously if you close the app. So my final thoughts on this, it does work, and when it works pretty well. The button is going to launch the app more times than not. But it seems like just from me using it for like these few minutes, it seems like the app does crash every now and again, or it just freeze every now and again. So now that I've used this device a bit, these are my thoughts on it. So I have a few issues with this, and some of them were mentioned before, but the main one is that I usually have the phone muted, so the whole process of having to turn the volume up, after having to get my phone out, and all of that stuff, it does seem to add a lot of steps. It's not kind of there when you need it, unless you've already got your phone out. Although in my case, I would have to put the volume up too, so that's kind of an extra step. So that may or may not bother you. Although to be fair, you can just rely on the visuals of the app and that will work fine. And yes, as for the button, it doesn't always launch the app, which again can be an inconvenience because if it doesn't launch it, you have to go into the app launcher and find it and all that sort of stuff, which is annoying. And also the tap button itself sometimes gets in the way of using the steering wheel. I don't feel like it's kind of worth keeping it on there because you're only going to be using it when you're parking, and to have it on there all the time and have to kind of move your hands around it and all that stuff, and like for people that like to kind of put their hands all over the steering wheel while they're turning it and stuff, it can be an inconvenience. And for it to be on there and for you to have to adapt to that just for the times when you're going to park like forwards, it's probably not going to be worth keeping on the steering wheel. But then there's the issue of if there's not a button there, it's not convenient anymore. So I don't know, whether those are disadvantages are really up to you, but anyway, on to the rest of the video. So yeah, that's basically how it works. It's easy enough to install if you kind of know what you're doing, although do give yourself around half an hour to do it. This is pretty easy to set up. This did come included in the box. So yeah, you won't have to get a separate one of these. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the Fensens car sensor. If you are interested in this product, be sure to check it out in the description down below. And be sure to let me know in the comments what you think about this video and what you think about the product. And obviously, if you've got any questions too, be sure to ask me them down there too. But for now, I hope you all have a great day. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.